Hey guys, Kimmy Vapes here, back at you with another review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the iStick Pico Baby. Let's go down below, have a closer look, and then I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on it. Okay, and here it is, the iStick Pico Baby by Eleaf. This product was sent to me by vapesourcing.com for the purpose of this review. Let's go ahead and flip it over and take a look at the back. On the back you have your full content list. Opening up the package, you'll see you have the Pico Baby and the tank assembled together. And then underneath you'll find another compartment which has a bag with a spare coil head, O-rings, and a tank adapter for using smaller tanks, and a USB charging cable, as well as a manual for the GS Baby tank and the iStick Pico Baby user manual. Let's put those to the side. Okay, so let's go over the dimensions of the iStick Pico Baby. It measures 41 millimeters deep, 23 millimeters thick, and 75 millimeters tall with the tank included. It has a 10,050 mAh internal battery and a unique button lock system. It has a 25 watt max output and fires from a resistance range of 0.4 to 3 ohm coils. It comes in a variety of colors: silver, black, green, red, blue, and purple. And to turn on the mod, first you'll use this locking ring to put it in the firing position. You'll simply unscrew the locking ring until it stops, and now you can push the button and turn it on. To turn it on, 5 clicks, and then you'll see a LED blinking light. So the light here is also a battery indicator. When you push down the fire button or you power it on, if it stays on for 3 seconds, it's 100%. If when you push the fire button it flashes, then it's at 80 to 60%, and then again it has more variations of flashes indicating the battery life, all the way down to needing to be charged. And that's really all there is about the battery itself. It's very small. As I said, it's an internal battery. It has a very convenient USB port down here at the bottom, which I really like, because then you can sit it down on a table and still charge the device while it's sitting up. And because it's located at the bottom, you don't have to worry about the cable pulling the mod over. So now let's go into the tank. The tank that is included with your Pico Baby kit is the GS Baby. The GS Baby tank is 16.5 millimeters in diameter. It has a 2 milliliter capacity. It uses GS air coils, and it has a magnetic connector. So you'll notice here, when I took it out of the device, I didn't have to unscrew anything. I simply pulled it out. And that would be because of this magnetic connector that is screwed onto the 510 of the tank. So we can remove the magnetic connector, and then you'll see it's just a regular 510 pin. And because this is a 510 connector, it will screw down on all of your atomizers. So as long as your atomizer is this diameter or smaller, you can use it in your Pico Baby. So of course this is a 510 drip tip, and you cannot use 810 drip tips on this. It has a tight mouth to lung, very restricted direct lung. If you open it all the way up, you'll see there's one large slot opening. And then you can close down the air holes by turning that airflow control ring, in which you can make the larger slot smaller and start to expose these smaller holes. And then you can bring it all the way down to no airflow holes, and there is a stopper. So you can have one airflow hole, 2, 3, 4, and then you go into that slot, and you can have the slot plus the airflow holes, or start to close down that slot. So very nice range of airflow on this tank. And as I said, it does take the GS air coils in order to replace the coil head and fill it. This is a bottom fill tank, so what you'll do is you'll have to unscrew the tank, which it's screwed on pretty tight here because of removing and tightening that magnet. We'll take that magnet off. So you'll unscrew the bottom, and then you'll see that there is your coil, and that is where you will fill the tank. Now, because this is bottom fill only, you'll notice that there's a lot of empty space not being utilized, because you are limited to how full you can fill it by where the chamber ends. So right there, about 75% of the way up the tank is where the chamber ends. So there's about 25% of space left in there that you're not able to utilize when you fill your tank. Okay, and as I stated earlier, there is a connector ring, and what I mean by that is this small little silicone ring, there we go, focus camera, that you can slide on the 14mm tank that Eleaf offers with another one of their small devices. And with that tank band, you'll be able to fit it in there with the magnetic bottom, and the tank will not rattle or move around. If I want to lock this device, I simply spin that ring back down until it stops, and now my fire button will not move. So this makes it nice because you don't have to actually power off the device. You can just screw that ring down and put it in your pocket, and you don't have to worry about any accidental auto firings. And then you'll just spin it back up to fire the device. Now, because this is a very small mouth to lung style carry stealth device, I have been using a higher nicotine Nic salt. The e-liquid that I currently have in here is Fall Delight by Aria Elixirs, and it is a 30mg Nic salt. And while it does work nicely in this tank, I will say that I probably will not be using 30mg Nic salt as all the time in this. I rather go down to maybe a 6mg, just because it is kind of open on its widest setting to where I can do a restricted direct lung, and I feel like I'm maybe getting a little too much nicotine from this coil. So I will probably go down to maybe a 6mg Nic, but if you are someone that likes Nic salts and high milligram nicotine salt, it does work very well in this GS baby tank. All right, so that's everything about the iStick Baby Pico. Let's go back up top and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions. Okay, and that was an up and close look at the iStick Pico Baby. So what do I think about it? Well, I think it's a great little stealthy device with some unique features that I haven't seen on small devices like this. For one, the magnetic adapter makes it really nice for taking your tank out and also concealing your tank. The fact that the tank is set within down into the battery means that it makes it extra portable and compact. Also, the other feature that I like about it is this locking ring. The fact that you're able to lock the fire button without having to power the mod off means that you can put it in your pocket safely, knowing that you're not going to accidentally fire your device. And the battery size on it is pretty big. For comparing it to other mouth-to-long pod style systems that are out there, this has a 1050 milliamp hour battery, so you're gonna get quite a bit of battery life out of this little thing compared to maybe some other pod systems with smaller batteries. Now, I will say, if you're a chain vapor or you're someone that vapes a lot, this battery is not going to last you a whole day. But if you're a conservative vapor or vaping high nicotine like I have been in here, it will last you quite a while. And of course, the GS Baby Tank, all of Eleaf's GS tanks have been well known to be good. Their GS air coils are wonderful and efficient. They produce good flavor. They're not great on cloud production. I am running a 70 VG 30 PG, and just let me show you the cloud production. So the vapor production on this is what you would expect from maybe a mouth-to-lung pod system. It's not meant to make big plumes of vapor. Eleaf advertises this as a stealth device, and a stealth device is exactly what I would call this. It's great for on the go when you don't want to be drawing attention to large clouds when you're vaping. So for me, this definitely gets an A+. I love the fit, the finish. It feels durable. Like I said, I've been carrying it around in my pocket, throwing it in the bottom of my purse, and I've had no problems with scratches, dings, or any issues with the button not working. So if you'd like to pick this up, I'll be sure to include links down below to where you can buy the Eleaf Pico Baby. And as always, guys, thanks again for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Feel free to share the video, and if you're not already, hit that subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, hit the notification icon so as that you'll know the next time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, bye-bye.